The WTO Director General says if countries take tit-for-tat measures on trade, there could be unmanageable escalation. The WTO expects global trade will grow a little more slowly over the next year or so. It's predicting 4% in 2019. It says recent tensions could put a brake on that. The Director General, Roberto Azevedo, joined me on the line to talk about tariffs unveiled recently and how concerned he was by the relationship between US and China at the moment.
I have constantly urged the attention of world leaders to the situation that we're facing. I'm very concerned with the possibility of a tit-for-tat kind of escalation of trade restrictive measures because, as I said before, every time that you go down this road, it's very difficult to revert course of direction. I'm concerned about that, very concerned about that, but I have to say it's comforting to know that at least conversations are ongoing and that discussions are happening trying to solve the situation, and also that the WTO mechanisms are being used.
President Trump specifically tweeted against the WTO, saying that the international trade body was unfair to the United States. Do you accept his criticism, and if not, why is he wrong?
Well, the United States has said here in Geneva and very publicly that the WTO is extremely important, particularly at this moment. But they also say that, you know, the WTO needs updating. The rules of the organization need to be reformed to reflect the kind of business environment and practices that we see out there today in the 21st century. Now, other members have welcomed, in fact, the comments. They said that it's not the first time that we talk about upgrading and reforms. Let's hear what the suggestions are and see whether there is something that we should or could do about that. It's about having the conversation and make an opportunity out of this.
But I think you'd have to agree, sir, that it is a very difficult position that the WTO finds itself in when it is being attacked by the leader of the largest country and the largest economy. I mean, I can understand a wish to be diplomatic about it, but the fact is you're being throttled by the US.
Oh, Richard, let's be clear. What you're saying is that the United States is saying that the WTO must be forgotten or ignored. That's what you're saying. That's not what I hear. I hear explicitly from US authorities the fact that they value the system, they have been using the system, they are negotiating, they are making proposals, they are participating in the dispute settlement mechanism of the WTO right now under this administration. So the system is being useful. Now, what they have also been saying is that the rules that we have in place today do not reflect the kind of environment that we have out there. And they believe that that is detrimental to the U.S. interests. Now, that's fair. I understand that. And that, I think, is the kind of conversation that we're having at this point in time.
The DG of the WTO on QMB. That's enough initials for you.